Live streaming everything we're doing throughout this weekend. We're on day number 1 of 2 days, and this is the 4th of the categories that we've got for you. It's the Asia Dream Cup, and we can focus on the race itself. How do you see this one going? Do you see Pearson being able to establish some kind of lead or some kind of way to build upon this pole position?
Yeah, I mean, like you can see Hafiz is quite close to them. All of them are doing 24s. I think 4 of them, and definitely all the 25 guys will be in front later on.
So here are the names: bike 7, Pearson; 2, Nakamura; 3 is Hafiz Noor Azman; 13, Koko Tadachi; 12, Sitapon Eiju Junji; 3, Shibuta; 9, Yasin; 5, Febrian Shah; 4th row of the grid, Hari Krishnan, Harith Farhan and Setu Rajiv, 2 Indians on the 4th row. 5th row, Warapad Matanakuma and Jadan Gunawadina from Sri Lanka; Bui Dui Tong, Corey Briffer from Australia, and Chinese Taipei's Yu Tijian. And on to row number 7 as I catch up with our graphics guys. Sorry for giving them a hard time. We are underway, and it's a good start from Hafiz. Pearson's got off pretty well as well. But there you look.
Okay.
Well, he's got really well.
Yeah,
has
Hafiz.
It is
and,
Hafiz.
Nakamura.
Brock Pearson, bike number 7, in the lead. Bike number 2 is Nakamura. Bike number 1 is Hafiz Noor Azman. So 1, 2, 3, and that's a really good start. He's a tall boy, is Brock Pearson. That makes
really
life
tall.
difficult.
Yes, but I mean, like he's suitable for this bike. I mean, if you're a good rider, either you're tall or short, you know, it doesn't matter.
We're already in a long straight line. Yuti Jun, Corey Briffer and Bui Dui Tong at the tail, but at the very front, as they do take different lines.
Oh, they are so close.
They are. That's Sitapon who came through on bike number 12, Sitapon Shrimuntri. He takes the lead at the end of the 1.2 kilometer long straight. You can see the main grandstand just in the background to your right as they come down the dip for the very first time. And once again, bike 7, Brock Pearson. He takes a different line from Sitapon. Sitapon, knee down, leads through with Pearson in 2nd place.
Slowly and surely, I think they're definitely going to be divided by 2 groups. You can see the small gap on the 2nd group there.
Hiroki Nakamura has managed to stay out of trouble. Bike number 2, currently just in 4th place. And like many courses on the Asia Road Racing Championship circuit, it's the final corner that is really going to be the testing one. If there's a big group together, you've got that really tight left just before the sprint into the finish line.
Yeah, I think on this bike you're definitely going on you drop down to 2nd gear. I know from maybe 6th gear you come all the way straight, you drop down to 2nd gear, and definitely gonna be hell loose there if the whole bunch of them there.
As you suggested, it's beginning just to pull away a little bit. Sitapon has still got himself in front of Pearson as they come around the tricky left-hand corner for the very first time. And a group of 5 have broken away, led by Sitapon, Hafiz Noor Azman 2nd, Pearson, Nakamura and Koko Tadachi, who we've not really mentioned. They're separated by less than 3/4 of a second. The best of the Indians, Hari Krishnan, in 7th place at the moment, just in a little group of 2. Hafiz Noor Azman leading the way. They come up the hill. It's surprisingly undulating, this course, this track.
Up and down. And of course this track got a very nice camber, you know, the track where it really makes the tire, the cornering really stick onto the ground. You have the camber, it's good.
Look at those for different lines.
Yeah,
Hafiz immediately on the left, Pearson wide right. And it's a good move in the end by Hafiz Noor Azman because he's able to move over and stay in the lead. Pearson right on his shoulder, Sitapon and Nakamura in 3rd and 4th as they come down into the little dip. There's the best of the Indian riders.
Hari
Bike
Krishnan.
17, Hari Krishnan. Currently in 7th place. Just at the back of that little group there. He's done well. Hanging in there. We're not meant to be biased, but I think if we come over to India at the very least, we ought to do is look out and see how the
yes,
guys are doing.
Definitely get an Indian rider there in the front group there.
Leading the way, it's still Hafiz Noor Azman. Hari Krishnan, the focus of our attention for a little while. And he's doing his best. He's just off that first little group. 18 is Satu Rajiv, who's a little bit further back. He's in 12th at the moment. He was, what's the gap? 3.3 seconds away from the leaders. So let's focus back on the leaders, as Hafiz Noor Azman has been knocked off top spot.
It looks like the front group still, 7 or 8 of them still there, I think so.
Nakamura leads the way for the first time. Sittipon has a look around the outside. Hafiz Noor Azman has a look on the inside, and Koko Tadachi is the man who takes the inside line and takes the lead.
This is, yeah.
A lot of dueling and jousting. And coming through, bike 17, Hari Krishnan is in 6th and is being forced very wide there, Hari Krishnan. It is a wide track, but sometimes if everyone's taking the same line, there's not a lot of space there.
Yeah, that corner just now before this back straight is like a U-turn, so it's a bit difficult to really take other lines there.
Five across the track, and joining him for the first time, Yassine Gabriel, and Yassine it is who takes the lead. This is what it's like. Nobody's really been able to pull away. The front 6 or 7 have got away from the group behind them. But you really wouldn't be able to pick a winner out of this.
Nah, it's gonna be like the underbone race again, all over again. So we'll see after this lap. They got another 5 laps to go. Then, but it's still, like I said, it's very hard to pick who's gonna win.
The outstanding racer this season has been Hiroki Nakamura. He's got 136 championship points. He's on bike number 2, currently in 2nd place. And he's just got this ability to stay out of trouble, to pick the right line when the business end of the race comes to fruition.
Yeah, and he's a very smart rider. I mean, compared to, I mean, like, you know, some of all the riders that I've seen, I mean, the lap riding, and definitely he's a smart. He uses his brain to race, not even like he's a smart rider, not a hard rider, you know.
Your kind of guy.
Yes.
And your kind of guy is leading.
Yes.
And he's pulling Indonesia's.
Pulling away, yes. You see the back, they try to squish each other down, and that's why you see Nakamura just get a gap from them.
All on near identical machines. So this very much is a case of the best riders doing the best. And Hari Krishnan has got himself in well in that little group, and Brock Pearson has dropped down a little bit. Having led, he's now in 6th place. Brock nearly 2 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, I think sometimes the weight, I think he's a bit heavier than the other riders. I think that's why the machine a bit slower on the front, on the straight.
There he is, just behind Hafiz Noor Azman. This is the long straight. Beautiful sight lines, brilliant spectator lines. Just about everywhere on this track, you can see at least 3/4 of it. Yassine. Is that Nakamura? Well, look at the different line. Nakamura
and Yassine Gabriel.
Nakamura, white helmet. Such a smooth. It looks effortless. Some of the riders, even at this level, it looks like hard work for him.
Yeah, well, he just very smooth rider. He just taking his line correct. You know, he doesn't really do any really hard braking, and he's just flowing with the bikes.
His best time in the race, 2:26.327. His qualification time was
24.
virtually 2 seconds
Yeah,
faster.
2 second difference because all of them bunch up together. That's why a bit hard to do the times. Oh, somebody went up. Yes.
Just behind, went very wide, although
Yeah,
I think he's okay.
yeah, I think so. Looks like Nakamura put up a gap, quite a big gap there. Is he? I think he's like what, maybe 1.5 seconds in front, maybe 1 second.
Suddenly out of nowhere,
Yeah,
and Pearson has decided to react, and Hafiz Noor Azman, he's reacted as well. And
Yeah.
those three have been three of the outstanding riders. Mohammed Fabian Shah needs to make a move at some stage.
it looks like, oh, somebody went up. I think that is I'm not sure who's that.
Well, he's okay.
Yeah, I think he's still running around. Oops.
And then there's the heartache of just trying to get the bike back up. Massive physical effort.
Yeah,
We'll confirm who that was in a while, but in the meantime, Nakamura's got a 2.3 second lead from Hafiz and Sittipon. Fabian Shah has indeed made the move. And you know what? It may well have been Brock Pearson who's down.
yeah,
Brock Pearson it was.
Yeah, looks like Brock is now. Yeah, Brock Pearson.
Desperately frustrated, Brock Pearson. And having been on pole, he's in danger of really sliding down the rankings if he can't get into point scoring mode here.
Looks like Nakamura really pulling away from Hafiz now.
There is Nakamura. 2 3/4 laps to go. Hafiz second, Sittipon third. Fabian Shah, who's also not far away from the rankings. He's level on points with Brock Pearson on 89 in joint third. He's in fourth in this particular race.
And you can see the riders there pointing in front there. So they need to have a teamwork, make sure that they catch up Nakamura.
Hafiz Noor Azman leading the charge. As you say, they're trying to work together. Hafiz under pressure, but pulling Sittipon along with him.
Yeah, but they're trying to work together and try to close the gap on Nakamura, but it looks like it doesn't really make any gaps on that.
There was that lovely sweeping right-hander at the top end of the course, right in front of the secondary grandstands. And it's still Nakamura leading. This is Hafiz, bike number 1. Good effort from Fabian Shah. Fabian Shah goes through into second place, and he's made a move at the right time, Mohammed Fabian Shah.
But it may cause them, to make let Nakamura run away again if they keep on dicing like that.
But even in the championship standings, Nakamura's running away with it, and Fabian Shah knows that Hafiz Noor Azman and Brock Pearson are his immediate rivals. Nakamura's lead is nearly 3 seconds. Fabian Shah, Hafiz, Yasin, Tadachi, Sittipon, Hari Krishnan still hanging in there in 7th, and Zhusheng Junji is in 8th. Yasin has overtaken both.
Yeah, I think Fabian Shah joined the group again. All of them come back again.
So for Nakamura, focus, concentrate.
Yeah, concentration, focus, just keep on doing the times, and that's it.
3 abreast as they come round. 5 is Fabian Shah, leading in the race behind Nakamura. 1.5 laps to go. This is Nakamura's to lose.
I think Hafiz Aman went up.
It was a mistake from Hafiz. I think he was doing best. I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Fabian Shah in second. Yasin, bit of a procession, and they're not making any headway on Nakamura. Race for P2. At the back of that race for P2, you can see Muhammad Harith Farhan from Malaysia and India's Hari Krishnan, bike 17, still hanging on the coattails of the front six.
Looks like the gap getting bigger now from Nakamura. It looks like gonna be at least 3 seconds from now. And this is the last lap.
He has been the class act throughout this Asia Dream Cup season, Hiroki Nakamura. The next test for him will be how well he's able to step up.
Yeah, that's it.
Fabian Schär in second. That's bad news for Bok Pearson, who's way down, more than 55 seconds down. Brock won't pick up any points. He slid off the track. As we come through, the lead is 3 seconds for Nakamura from Fabian Schär, Sittipon, Hafiz, Yassin, Tadachi.
Oh, that's so close. This is the last lap anyway, and I think they are going all out for it for the second place now.
It's a one-lap sprint.
Yep, this is the one-lap sprint for them.
Fabian Schär started 9th on the grid.
And
Sittipon behind.
yeah, and looks like Nakamura is safe if they keep on racing like that at the back. So, and I think Hafiz Noor Asman is third at the moment. He's been, yeah, somebody have passed him there on the straight.
So there's the runaway leader. Fabian Schär, bike 5 second. Hafiz in third. Sittipon, bike 12, makes a move. Yassin's also there, bike 9. This is the battle that we're really looking at. Obviously Nakamura has just got to make sure he avoids any catastrophe, and he will pick up another maximum 25 points.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last lap, last corner incident again. I mean, you see. They all position themselves for the last corner at the moment.
It's going to be a humdinger.
Yeah. They're gonna come in another 2 corners, and definitely we will see.
Sweeping right. Now we're coming into the final stretch. You can see the back of the grandstand from here. Nakamura will know he's not far from home. Fabian Schär and Hafiz going toe-to-toe, wheel-to-wheel. It's Hafiz trailing Fabian Schär. Fabian Schär, nervy little look over the shoulder.
And yeah, this is the last, the back straight coming to the checker flag here.
So it'll be Hiroki Nakamura who'll win the race. The battle for P2 behind him. Fabian Schär is 5, Hafiz is 1. Going on the inside, it's won by Nakamura, but Hafiz went too far wide. Nakamura's taken it, and Yassin second behind Fabian Schär, Koko Tadachi. Well, that's interesting, because Yassin was there, and yet Yassin isn't on the overall scoring board.
Yeah, I think he must have went out the last corner just now.
The winner is Hiroki Nakamura. Fabian Schär is second. Koko Tadachi is third. Hafiz Noor Asman fourth. I'd love to know what happened to Yassin Gabriel.
I'd like to invite Mr.
So the Japanese national anthem rings out for Hiroki Nakamura. I can confirm that he is top of the standings with 161 points. Hafiz Noor Asman's fourth place will move him into second, whereas Mohammed Fabian Schär will go into third place on 105 points. Prizes for this are being handed out by Masanori Enomoto, the managing director of Idemitsu Lube India Private Limited. And a very, very happy winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th victory of the season for Nakamura, if you include the endurance points that he picked up as well. He is a standout athlete in this season for the Asia Dream Cup.
You can see the baby's face on Nakamura. He looks so young. I mean, like, you know, he's what, 15?